Controversy and fistfights did not stop the passage of that bill, with the Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, as we said earlier, being forced to chair the committee stage after the opposition shouting seemingly overpowered the Deputy Speaker, Joyce Laboso. And as Aaron Ocheng now reports in our next story, let me take that again. As Aaron Ocheng now reports in our next story, it was meant to be a debate and a vote, but instead it degenerated into total chaos, fisticuffs, flying objects, name-calling. In the end, a rushed vote as the opposition shouted itself hoarse. That was the scene in Parliament as the government side forced through the contentious security amendment laws, which now await the President's assent.
It was a day that promised drama, and it delivered. For more than once, the proposed Security Amendment Bill 2014 was thwarted on the floor of the House, courtesy of the opposition. But at the close of business Thursday, it was the government side that carried the day, as the proposed laws were passed through with amendments.
Looking at clause 6 be part of the bill, as many as other bills say aye. As many as come to the bill and say no. The ayes have it.
When the session started in the morning, MPs from the opposition demanded that it be delayed to allow them to familiarize themselves with the amendments in the order paper. MPs Jacoyo Midiu and his counterparts, Dr. James Nikal and Tom Kajwang, asked the Speaker to give them more time to go through the suggested changes to a number of laws related to national security.
We ask kindly that we get some more time, very little more time, to be able to pull people together.
So I don't know what preparations or you needed to do. Maybe you needed to visit some shrine to be prayed for.
However, they were overruled, with Muturi insisting that they should have read the laws long before they came to the floor of the House. The session was adjourned after chaos emerged in the House that even saw MPs engage in fistfights on the floor of the House. After its passage, the opposition accused the Speaker of prevailing through laws that, according to them, will water down gains that have been made in the country and return Kenya back to the dark days when freedom of citizens was curtailed.
What has happened on the floor of the House is a sham, an absolute sham. The Speaker should be ashamed of what he has presided over in the House. It certainly flies in the face of the standing orders of the Kenya National Assembly. It flies in the face of the customs, traditions, and practices of the National Assembly.
Some of the key proposals made in the bill include giving the National Intelligence Service powers to arrest, detain, and interrogate suspects, the removal of the security of tenure for the Inspector General of Police, the deputies, and also the Director of Criminal Investigations, thereby giving the President the power to appoint. MPs had been recalled from their Christmas break to debate 3 issues: approve or disapprove the nominee for the Cabinet Secretary for the Interior Ministry, Joseph Nkaiseri, debate the final stages of the Security Laws Amendment Bill of 2014, and approve or reject 4 nominees to the CDF board. Aaron Ocheng, KTN.